What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Opinion Hated. I'm your host, RayMANN.
They call me Big Low. What's up, everybody?
And I'm Aziz the Ruler.
There it is, just like that. I was gonna ask you your name, but you tell them anyway. I know how you is. You real assertive with it. You hear me?
Indeed.
You know, we've been going through this thing over and over again, trying to figure out what it is that the black man or any man or woman goes through when they step inside of a correctional facility, whether it's the state or federal institutions. So we're gonna jump right into it and ask my man Aziz, what did you get locked up for, and how long did you serve?
Three counts of first degree robbery, attempted murder, and I served 10 years in prison.
10 years, that's a long time. I know it. I know it kind of took a toll on the family thing, huh?
Yeah, it really did.
I know it did. To be gone for a decade away from the people that you love, man, could really cause harm to relationships, or it could draw y'all closer. Just depends on how, whatever relationship y'all had. Yeah,
it definitely did both.
Definitely put a strain on the family,
Yeah, but it also let me know who was who.
Oh, yeah.
Who really had my best interest,
Definitely
who really
gonna
had
go
my
through
back,
that.
and who really actually cared about my situation.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's perfect. It's either you gonna judge me or you understand that I go through stuff too.
There it is. Now, let me ask you this though. Before you went to the joint, did you see yourself ever being in the shoes of a penitentiary dude?
No, I never seen myself being inside of the penitentiary. I never thought about going to the penitentiary.
Do you feel like you threw rocks at the penitentiary? Because I know I did.
I say this, I lived my life accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't find judgment in what I did. I've survived.
There, see, that's one of the things. We get into a lot of survival modes. We tend to hold on to survival tactics. And with that being said, we just do whatever the day brings. Whatever the wind blows, that's what we into. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, I'm no different from anybody else.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Y'all go through stuff in life.
But when it's
Some
all
people
said
forget
and
that
done,
part.
when it's all said and done, it taught you a big lesson, didn't it?
It was a part of my life. It was supposed to teach me a lesson.
That's what everything. If
You can't say you illuminated, say
yeah.
that you great in life if you never walk through your darkness.
Ooh,
But a lot of people don't learn their lesson. That's
They
be the
don't.
flip up thing. They keep doing the same old thing, looking for different results.
Maybe it didn't hurt them like it hurt everybody else. It hurted me. I lost a lot of family members that I was close to. I was incarcerated. People I thought that was gonna
or
they was my
just like-
superheroes, like they was gonna be here forever. But
they died, or they
Yeah.
just went away from
nah, some of
just
them
let the
died from
relationship
situations,
deteriorate.
and some of them died by natural death. But the ones that died by natural death are the ones that I missed the most.
Yeah.
Because they lived their life, and I didn't get a chance to experience everything with them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I can understand that. Straight up.
I mean, no judgment to the ones that died the way that they died. It just feel different.
Yeah.
That's all.
So if you could, you think you would have did things different that got you into that situation? If you would have, because I know somebody was in your ear trying to tell you, don't go down this road, don't go down that route.
I mean, my mother always been in my ear and always told me stuff like that. My father, same thing. It's never been their judgment, though. If you scare me, you scare me. I can't get scared. I don't like being scared.
So you saying, hold on, if you was the little dude that's like 13 years old and they taking you through this penitentiary walkthrough trying to scare you straight, it ain't gonna work?
It's not supposed to work.
It ain't supposed to
want
work?
Nah, it's supposed to tell you who you are.
I don't
It's
know.
not supposed to scare straight people who are supposed to be a certain way. It's supposed to scare straight those who ain't supposed to be on that level. God
I
put
can
you
go
in
for
every
that.
position
I can
that
go
you
for
can
that.
That
handle.
makes sense.
I can go
God
for
put
that.
you in every position that you can handle.
Yeah,
If God didn't feel you could survive it, God wouldn't have put you through it.
you right.
Ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle.
But some of them niggas, boy, you should have seen. They used to bring them little niggas through there when we was in that motherfucker. You hear me? They never came to the prison though, but when I was in the county, they would bring them little niggas through that motherfucker. You know, niggas behind them motherfucker bamming on the windows and yelling at them little niggas and calling them all out their name. I wonder how many of them is sitting in the penitentiary right now, or
Hopefully none
part
of
of
them.
a Fortune 500 company right now.
Hopefully none of them, because I'm the type of person, I want the best for everybody. I
There
don't
it
want
is.
the worst for nobody. In prison, it's for nobody.
It's for nobody.
It's for
man.
nobody. I'm not gonna never say up there and say, "Hey, I'm built like that because I survived prison." No, I'm not built like that. That wasn't for me. That wasn't for nobody. I get it. It mentally destroyed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
It almost killed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with the thanks to my mother and my father and my brothers and sisters, like, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? It helped me realize what I wanted in life, where I wanted to be. And being on that side of the fence, it ain't no joke.
I already know.
You can't feel nothing. You don't know love. So when you get back to that shit, it hurts. Because you like, I want to feel you, but I can't. Because I don't understand what you feeling.
But after all that you done went through, you made it through the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it made you a better person. Made you appreciate life a lot more and everything like that. So, you know,
I mean, it didn't break me, but it did hurt.
Oh, yeah.
It did hurt, like not being able to say your
knocked down,
last
she
goodbyes,
got back
kiss
up.
you. Like, I don't know how everybody else doing their family, but me, personally, if I stay close to you, I'm kissing you on your forehead when you leave. Because I'll never be able to kiss you again. A lot of family members I ain't been able to do that to.
Yeah.
And they was very close. Like, my Aunt Rita, my Aunt Tansy, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Duck. Like, he put me in the game where I was comfortable.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because he put me in a game that I miss him. It's because he taught me a part of myself and how to deal with it. I was going to be in the game regardless.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you,
That's
around.
understandable.
Yeah. I already knew what I was going to do. But for somebody to guide you in the right direction to where you don't cause harm to the people around you, like, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because some people be like, man, fuck you, crash that nigga. I don't care about none of that shit. He didn't tell me that. He was like, look, man, don't do dirt in your own backyard. Don't let people know where your mama stay at.
Rules of the
You know what I'm
game.
saying? The shit that I didn't know. So if it wasn't for Duck, I wouldn't know that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Now let me ask you, because you know we all had to go through a process of getting to the place in order to get out of the place. When you did your crime, right?
Yeah.
Did you end up going on a run, or was it a thing where you had to turn yourself in, or how did that go?
I turned myself in because I knew what I was up against.
Yeah.
I know it was going to only get worse.
Yeah.
You
So
know what I'm saying? It was going to only get worse. And
you say you weren't trying to be
like,
running around,
I bonded out. I bonded out when they got me because I left my door unlocked. I was wild, and I hadn't had a lot of sleep, so I forgot that I didn't lock my door. They already knew where I stayed at. They came and they got me. And that was that on that. But I bonded out down and I got out for a little bit. But then when other shit started coming up, and then people started, because motherfuckers will fabricate shit, try to make it seem like it's all you. You know what I'm saying? Like you the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm the solution to my problems. I'm not the solution to everybody else's.
There it is.
I'm just going to do what I need to do to make it where I need to be, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And when I went to jail, when I turned myself in, I already knew I was going to probably either serve a lot of time or a little bit of time. But I had to find a way to protect myself in the situation. So what I did was I turned myself in before anybody could keep saying shit about me. Because once motherfuckers know you
Now,
locked
what was
up,
they
the first
saying,
thing to come out of their mouth is, oh, I'm going to start saying this about them, say bad about them, I'm going to throw this shit on. Nah, we ain't going to do that. I'm already there.
What was they saying? I'm saying, like, because people
They said I was
always
putting other shit down. That's what they were saying. They was, you know what I'm saying, trying to make me responsible for shit I didn't do.
Yeah.
I can be responsible for what I did do, but you ain't gonna say that I did something I wasn't there.
Yeah.
If I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Cause like this, we live in Kansas City. It's a Snakeville. You know what I'm saying? A nigga sit there and put weight on you after you just sit there and show them love and hand them a motherfucking gun. I'm not about to keep going through that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, all right. Now they can't say nothing else on me. They can't keep bringing new cases out on me. If I'm here, I can't be there.
Okay. So you went on ahead and after you bonded out, you turned yourself back in to make sure everything was all good.
Yeah.
You knew
Plus,
you
I had
had
to take care of home before I shut down and left. You don't leave nothing empty-handed because that shit come back on you.
Now, how long did you sit in the county?
I was in the county for like 8 months.
8 months. Going through the process.
Yeah.
Going through the process. While they coming to you talking about,
And that's
do
it, that's
you want to take this 20 years?
That's the worst part.
This 25 years.
The first thing they came up with me was 30.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Talking about we can charge you 10 years with each robbery. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all don't even know the situation. But y'all never know the situation because I'm never going to fucking tell you. Tell me what you got and what you got on me, and we'll see where we go from there with that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I would have been told. If you tell them what you know, you holding weight against you. You telling on your fucking self.
Damn right about that.
I got lucky with just doing the 10 years. Only reason why, because 2 witnesses' statement added up. The other witness was canceled. You didn't say the same thing the motherfucker said.
So he's
You
gotta
just
come
talking. And then all these other hearsay ass motherfuckers, he did this, he did that. You don't know what the fuck I did because I don't do shit.
That's why when you do your dirt, you do it by your lonesome.
They don't do shit. I don't do
nobody
shit. That's
tell them
always
do
my
the shit.
statement. I don't do
You
shit.
the only one can tell on yourself, man. You know what I mean? And I know niggas ain't trying to be telling on themselves.
Man, look. And I done seen all type of shit going on in the county. I ain't seen motherfuckers sit there and tell on other niggas to sit there. And the crazy part is the only thing that's coming to their mind is how the fuck you know. See, this is the thing though. When motherfuckers sit there and they run their mouth, you get their social security number, you get all their information. Everything that they fucking said that's in that statement, you get the paperwork at the end of the fucking day. So I feel like this. If you dumb enough to tell on this person, you dumb enough to get whatever comes to you.
Now,
Because at the end of the day,
do you believe,
everybody's supposed to mind their own business.
Do you believe? Because
This is
I'm a
government
firm
shit.
witness
This ain't something I made up. This
do
ain't
you
street
believe-
knowledge. This is
do
government.
you believe that it's niggas in the joint? Niggas in the county that they place in the county to be around certain niggas to figure out the info and scoops
course.
on certain cases.
Of course.
I want people on payroll.
Of course.
y'all
of
better
course. I
learn.
done watched dudes get double cased behind that shit.
got
Motherfuckers sit there and think they selling
informants in
cool.
the
This dude's a
streets.
gangster. Nah, he ain't no
They got
gangster. This nigga's a whole
informants in the
police
county.
officer.
Going back report.
A whole
got
police
informants
officer.
in the
In the
joint.
penitentiary, in the feds
You hear
too.
me?
In the feds too, everywhere.
So where you end up doing your time at?
I started off at Crossroads. I was there for 3 months, and somebody sat there and signed an enemy waiver against me, some blah, blah, blah. Anyway, then I ended up going to
Get
Liggett.
into that whenever
I'm
y'all
about
I ended up
So-
going to Liggett.
Hold on, explain to him what
What's
enemy
an enemy
waiver.
waiver,
'Cause,
right?
some
Enemy
people might
waiver
not
is
know.
when somebody sit there and they afraid of you being in their presence.
Somebody was scared of you.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you go to the joint. You didn't knock this nigga, you know what I'm saying, put him out his misery. His cousin or somebody that's already in the joint, they might feel like they scared of you because they don't know what you want to do because they know you wanted to nigga harm their whole family. So now they gonna go tell the people, I need to, get dude out the yard or something. You need to do something. So they come in and they make both, not together, but they make y'all sign these enemy waivers. Do you want to say that you okay on the yard or you not okay on the yard? What you gonna do?
And I signed mine. He refused to sign his, and they moved me. So I ended up finding myself at Liggett, which is South Central Correctional Facility
Which is what?
in Lincoln, Missouri.
Lincoln, Missouri.
That's a deep south, ain't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
You
Over
on
there,
the border
no,
almost.
it's over there about Lincoln is over there, like south of St. Louis.
That's
It's
5
south
hours
of-
away from the
Almost
city, though.
close to Lincoln University.
Yeah. So they had me up there.
Licking.
I went to Boonesville, went to Tipton, went to Al Gore. I went to Cameron. Where else did I go to?
Damn, so how long you spent? What was your longest stint at each one? Which one you stayed your longest at?
I kept going back to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Like they just kept sending me back to level 5.
I mean, you kept getting C5. That means he'd get his level drop. See, that's
got
it.
C5.
Lincoln is a level 5 institution. So, when a person level down, they get C4. See, I don't do it like how they used to do it.
Yeah,
C4, C3, C2, C5.
I did majority of my time
All
in Lincoln.
different
They
levels.
do medium level. I mean, they do medium, high, and low now.
Fives were all the killers, lifers.
That's where the motherfuckers ain't never going home is. You hear me? So when a motherfucker get their level dropped, they go down to a lower level penitentiary, they can catch write-ups. And so
And I accumulated every time.
I'm sure my man was doing whatever he wanted to because he got that little dose of freedom. You hear me?
It wasn't even just. It wasn't even. I think
they
it was like
writing
this
his
the
ass
first
up,
time.
And they said, man, we sending you back to where you can't
It
do
was.
all
It was
that.
definitely like that the first time because I'm like, I'm at lower level camp. I could do all this extra shit.
Yeah, that's what
You know
we
what
do.
I'm saying? And I'm used to being locked down. So yeah, it was like that the first time. But after that, it was because I just really didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I didn't give a fuck. I feel like you can't tell me I'm not supposed to be angry, so don't send me the anger management. You don't know my story.
And they mandate that sometimes.
Second off, all the classes they wanted me to take, I thought they were stupid. I felt like this. You're teaching me how to be comfortable with being incarcerated. Fuck you.
Nah, you can't do that. That's their form of reform.
But it ain't a reform though.
Teach you how to be comfortable in there.
Yeah,
See,
that's exactly what you gaining from the
only
class.
thing about the classes is they don't. The majority of them don't give you nothing to use while you on the outside. You know what I mean? They strictly meant for you to
utilize while being where you're at.
Be submissive where you at. You know what I mean?
Making people feel comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm not comfortable with being. I'm not comfortable with being incarcerated.
Am I right,
so no,
Dave?
I'm not gonna follow it.
Them classes, we got the X Factor in the building. In case y'all don't know, right? But I'm saying no, them classes though they designed to make you be submissive at the time, or to kind of kill your whole outgoing spirit at the moment.
Learn a certain language that appeals to the powers to be.
You gotta talk soft to them, huh? Be okay and bow your head.
I mean,
same stuff they
if
did
you
back
want
in
to
the
use
slavery
it,
days.
if you want to
There it
speak
is.
as
That's
far
what
as
I'm
like,
Same thing they
That's
did with
what
the
I'm
slavery
getting to.
days with the Bible.
That's what I'm getting
Be
to.
proud, yo.
Yeah.
Be glad your oppressor is doing what he doing to you. Say
Never.
thank you and yes.
never,
Say thank you and yeah.
never. Hey, you know it's crazy.
Show us that you can be submissive and you can follow the rules.
And we might tell somebody to let you out this mother.
I'm
kings-
gonna be all the way
kings
honest
ain't
with you.
submissive.
I didn't follow none of their rules. I did
They
my
supposed
95 on my 100%. I didn't really care
they hit
because
you
at the
like
end of
that
the day,
too?
I've
Damn.
been out of here for 5 years doing what I want to do, live my life, doing my best life, and only following the rules of my household. At the end of the day, if my wife tell me that it ain't good for me, she ain't my wife yet. Shut up, y'all. But
No, we ain't on
the
that.
woman I'm with, if she'll tell me, she'll tell me that it's bad for me. On my mother, people that's really close to me, I'm not gonna feed in.
So while you was in there, because last show we was talking about solitary and how mess your mental up even more than it already does. Did you do any long solitary time?
Yeah, I did. For a stabbing, I did a year in the hole. I ain't say I did it, but I did a year in the hole for a stabbing.
No, I'm talking about a year in the hole.
Yeah, it kind of brought me spiritually to myself. I had to face everything while being in that hole. I couldn't talk to nobody. I was like, cause you got 2-man cell. Well, I don't know if you know, but you got 2-man cell and one building, and then a whole nother building where you got 1-man cell. And I was just like a 1-man cell for the whole year, like by myself. I couldn't talk to nobody. Only thing I got was letters from my mama and people that was really there for me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I ain't never been to the penitentiary.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like, I don't know if you heard other people's stories and it was
yeah,
similar to mine.
everybody I grew up with.
You know what I'm
family,
saying?
It been around me.
Yeah.
So I could have easily been sucked in. It almost got me, but it didn't.
I mean, I look at it like this. It's a blessing for it not to get you because it's not for anybody.
Yeah, it really
You know
not
what I'm
for
saying?
nobody.
And for
right
people
about
that
that.
go through it,
Ain't
we
for
all got a
nobody.
story that went through it while be dealing with it.
Now, while you was in there, how many jobs did you have? Like at the different places that you had, did you work at every place that you went to?
Okay, when I was at KCRC, oh yeah, I was at KCRC too. I was working in the washroom. When I was at Liggett, I worked in the kitchen. Everywhere else, I was working as a porter. I was just, you know what I'm saying?
How much was you getting paid? They let you know what your pay was a day? Is it by day or hour?
It's by day.
They let you know what you was getting paid a day.
See, this is the crazy thing about that, right? Because you will get to a place, right, and you got like a certain amount of time. You got a little grace period, but you like if you not in school, because you got some dudes that go to school every day to try to get their GED, or maybe they ain't trying to get it, but they just go so they don't have to work. But you got a grace period where you have to find a job.
Gotta do something.
Yeah,
Don't
you
let
gotta
just sit around and
you
When
gotta find a
when I
job.
started off in the kitchen, I was making 69 cents a day.
a day. And how many hours a day was you working?
Shit, like fuck, I don't know, like 8,
Damn.
8, 10.
So why'd that break down? Tell me that. What's that like? 2 cents an hour? or some
Ridiculous
shit?
numbers.
I just
that's
know
crazy.
I just know that I was cool enough to where I could, cause I was already cool anyway. But it gave me time to sit there and think about other stuff. But I just know that it was enough to make some phone calls.
They ever let you do any outside jobs, or everything was on the inside?
Nah, ain't let me do no outside
When you got the KCRC, they didn't let you work?
Hell nah.
No, you know that KCRC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They let me
anybody
work. They
could
let me
do
work
the,
in the White House. Nah, they was not letting me work
let you
outside.
outside.
When I got the KCRC, it didn't matter if you had a murder. You can get on work release.
I know, but see, I got there before you did, or was it after?
No, you was before me.
It was before you. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely the
They
reason
said
to be like,
anybody,
yeah.
you know, I don't give a fuck if you didn't kill 100 motherfuckers and rape.
They
20
started
people.
look. When I went to
You
KCRC,
can get to work release.
when I went to
You can leave the
KCRC,
building.
they had when I went to
That's
KCRC, they for a minute they had stopped everybody from being able to do work release. For one, that was the main reason why, because motherfuckers just was like, I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? They leave, they get out, they call their bitch up, they out. Or they female, I don't know what to call them because I don't know the name, so it is what it is. But they call their women up and they out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coming back from that.
Shut all that down.
So they stopped it for a minute, and then they start going back to it later on in the year. And it was by that time, it was my time to leave. I ain't really care whether I had work release or not. I'm going home.
Don't you know they was letting me? I fought so hard to get to work release, and then when I got out there, they was talking about pick up all this trash on the side of the highway. We on I-70. I said, man, boy, Kansas City, y'all niggas junky as a motherfucker. God damn, y'all
Talk
want
about
me to
we
pick
making
up all
jobs.
this motherfucking trash? I don't want to do work release no more.
Man.
Hey, but speaking on them job situations, right, that leads us to our video, man, because, you know, a lot of times we might not look at it like for what it is, but it's semi-slavery. You know what I mean? For us to be able to provide a service, even though we up under the jurisdiction of these people because we done so-called did wrong, you know what I mean? Even though everybody ain't did wrong,
Let's say
Trey on the way. All right, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, though.
Free Ty Wade,
There it is.
Free
But,
Black Mike too.
They say we got to do these jobs, man. So with that being said, they pay us crumbs to do ordinary jobs. Let's go into the video. Shoot us up, Cal. Let's see what we got going on.
The call was initiated by prisoners out of different facilities that have been organizing together over a number of years. After the insurrection in Lee Correctional Facility in South Carolina, where 7 prisoners were murdered due to overcrowding and prison conditions, prisoners organized a national strike to build on the success of the 2016 National Prison Strike. Through 2016, those 24 facilities were shut down across the country. It was the largest prison strike in the country since Attica 45 years before. And it really put prison conditions and mass incarcerations into a national discussion once again. In 2016, when a single day was called on September 9th, we found that prison administration officials chose preemptively to shut down facilities for what they called administrative reasons, thereby taking away the power of the prisoners to strike. So this time around, prisoners have adapted their strategy and tactics and decided that they're going to call for a week. The administration can't shut down the facilities for a week because the infrastructure would not survive a week without prison labor. Work stoppages, sit-ins, to boycotts of the commissary, and that's been an adaptation of strategy and tactics over the years, whereas the hunger strikes in 2013 were very effective in bringing the discussion to solitary confinement for indefinite periods of time and led to the Ashker settlement. These different diversity of tactics is a hope to be able to remedy some of the grievances that are part of the national list of demands. Prisoners have called for immediate improvement to the prisons and prison conditions, having access to vote, having access to the law library and law resources, rehabilitation access and services. Pell Grants should be reinstated. There's been less and less services, whether they be college degrees and particularly rehab services. And especially if you get these gang designations or higher classifications, you get less and less opportunity to those rehabilitation services. So they're minuscule at best, and very few people even have access to them because the overcharging and overclassifying of particularly black and brown people. So an immediate end to racist gang enhancement laws targeting black and brown people, and nobody should be denied access to rehab, and no human being should be forced into prison for the rest of their lives. An end to prison slavery, being able to pay for the work that they do. These are all legitimate human rights demands. And I think once we recognize that, we'll recognize them not as what they've been moralistically designated as gangs or criminals or guilty, but as human beings and our neighbors and our brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers.
Some people will look at me possibly as a ex-felon or a parolee. I consider myself to be a survivor of a system that was made to target me and have me doing life in prison.
I know how to strip floors, wax them, take the gum up off floors, and so I started doing that, and that was 16 cents an hour.
I started out as a line server, serving food for breakfast and dinner. Then I became a dishwasher. And just all maintenance of the kitchen. They didn't pay much, they paid 13 cents an hour. Basically, I made $20 a month, and they took 55% of that out for restitution.
It's kind of like a modern day plantation situation, specifically targeting poor people and most especially the most marginalized community, black and brown and LGBT community.
Somebody has identified you as a gang member. Now, there is no way for you to ever find out who did that, what was said, or even if anything was said at all.
Witnessed even from my experience in prison was that the prison administrations, they really foster a state which encourages prison gangs and for prisoners to be divided and to not come together around common issues. When we realize who the enemies are really, or who is putting us in these situations, and recognizing that the cellmate next to me, although maybe a different religion or race or sexual orientation, we still have the same captor, which is the state and the guard and the warden. And the victories have come from agreements to end hostilities.
Remember Attica! Remember Attica! Remember Jackson! Remember Jackson! Remember our incarcerated freedom fighters! Remember our incarcerated freedom fighters!
Banner drops, leafleting, making people aware at prison facilities of the conditions, maybe at some of the corporations that profit off prison labor. Articles can be written supporting legislative initiatives that some of these prisoners are asking for, like prevailing wages for the work they do, contacting politicians and writing letters to the editor, and getting the word out as much as possible that these prisoners are trying to get their voices heard, and they really need us to do that for them. We found most effective for people in the least amount of effort is phone zaps. Decide amongst yourselves that when a call is announced for a phone zap for a specific facility or for a specific person that's been retaliated against, that you call that facility and voice the prisoner's demands. Typically there's a script that's already created that can be sent out, but we found that it's been effective for people from the community to call, especially on specified dates and times, and relay the prisoner's issues and demands. A 5-minute phone call could reduce someone's time in solitary confinement by 5 minutes. Phone zaps work. So when you see a phone blast announced, make the calls, encourage other people to make the calls, form your own group, and then call again. It's prisoners that have called for this strike, it's prisoners that have drafted this list of demands, and it's prisoners that continue to communicate with us and relay to us the conditions they face, the retaliation they face when they try to speak out on their own. So it's incumbent to me on anybody that really does care about social justice and human rights, that they would listen to these prisoners and that they would take their direction, and that's what we're doing in Oak and Iwalk, and we're encouraging others to do as well. We're prison abolitionists, so we believe there shouldn't be prisons, whether federal or state. We don't believe in detention facilities. We don't believe in juvenile halls.
There it is. Right. Back on.
All right.
Sam. You got Sam?
Oh yeah, we back on.
Aye. There it is. They trying to enlighten y'all a little bit, man. Give y'all a little insight on what's going on with the places, man. You know, they got so many people locked up in these facilities. They really trying to figure out the best things that they could do with them that'll be so free, cheap, or not cost effective to their agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Modern day slavery. Man.
That's what it's called, man. When you were sitting in there though, did you ever be a part of any like sit downs or standoffs or kind of like anything trying to stand up for justice while you was in there?
I mean, as a community of people, you're supposed to stand up for justice. No matter what,
So
you're
you
supposed
did?
to stand up for justice.
You did?
Supposed to stand up for justice.
Well, I'm asking you, was you a part of any of that?
You're supposed to stand up for justice.
Well, they not gonna come and get you right now, though.
You don't know.
They not, nigga, I was a part of some of that shit. You hear me? They told us, nigga, they was shutting our wreck down and all that, nigga. We sat down.
You gotta look
nigga.
at it like this. If you're on a level 5 compound, you're gonna deal with race riots. You're gonna deal with gang fights. You're gonna deal with all that.
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about strictly sitting down for what it is that y'all trying to stand up for.
Oh, we
Speaking
talking
up
on
for
that
the
level of
justice.
hell, yeah.
That's
And
what
fuck
I'm
that,
talking
yeah,
about.
we ain't going ourselves today. Show the fuck ain't.
Yeah, that's what
Hey,
we are.
what? Y'all gonna have to cover us all send us out to the hole. We ain't doing shit.
And they really
Y'all ain't got
gonna
no
do that.
room.
They not gonna
Y'all
do
not
that.
moving shit. Only thing I can do is shut this whole damn camp down. That shit. We'll care about none of that at the end of the day. Some things are supposed to take place, and that's one of them. Like, you supposed to have unity among your community to get things enforced. It's just like out here, like a lot of people, they don't want to sign petitions, but y'all want to complain about this is a problem and that's a problem. That's what we did in the joint. We made our own petitions to get certain things that they was trying to take away from us.
You know, that was really a thing, though. Like,
every chance they
like,
got, we
for real. Like
man.
when they would take away something, or when we seen that money was allocated towards places that it shouldn't have been, or whatever the case was, we really had petitions going around for people to sign.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, for the most part, we was pissing in the wind. You know what I mean? For the most part, we was pissing in the wind.
I ain't gonna say that because certain things
Now, let me see.
change.
You say,
I remember.
say, yeah, you say, no, what you say, Dave, was we pissing in the wind with a lot of the petitions that was going around.
Well, it's 50-50, if you ask me. It's about how you push the petition.
Yes.
See, that's what
Yes.
50-50. Some people.
Well, we ain't going into all the hows and all. We saying, do the shit work or do it not work?
It do. It do.
It can in some circumstances.
Most cases it
You gotta
don't,
show
but
some-
every
you
now
gotta
and
show
then
some type
it
of
will.
fight. You just lay down, they gonna.
I can't say what camp it was at because for different reasons, but it was a camp where a young man sat there and he had got beat up bad by some COs. We didn't want everybody else in the wing. We not going there. If y'all gonna fight us, y'all gonna fight us. But y'all did him wrong. Y'all not gonna send him to the hole.
So
They
just left him out
they
there?
brought him back out in the yard.
They brought, okay.
They brought him back out in the yard. It took a few days for that to get authorized.
It be
But after
like
the
that
warden came
sometimes.
down and realized what was going on, like, hold on, wait a minute. They not going to their cells. Their doors open. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? We like, y'all not locking it down or something's going to happen if you try to. Get that man out the hole. He don't deserve to be there. Y'all did him wrong for nothing.
Boy, if y'all didn't do
Did him wrong for nothing. Like, yeah.
You gotta
We
respond
stood on
to
that
the
shit.
negative shit that they come with, because they will come with.
Because
some
if you gotta look at it like this, if it's that easy for them to do it to him, how long is it gonna take for they do it to us?
Yeah, and if something happened to me, all you niggas I be with every day, you niggas better stand up. You hear me?
Man.
Shit, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
certain things you gotta move. But and even in a situation like that, it's about how you move. We were still polite. We were just like, we're not doing nothing until we talk to the warden and have the warden bring him up out of there because he didn't do nothing and y'all know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't expect y'all to snitch on us like we don't. Snitch on y'all like we don't snitch on us. So you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, let him back out. Y'all wrong.
Yeah.
Y'all wrong as fuck.
So what you been doing since you came home, though? You know.
Well, I started out working for my uncle. Thanks to him, I made a lot of different decisions in my life that was better for me instead of worse. But, you know, some things just come to an end. You know what I'm saying? It's not his thing or my thing. It's just like some things just come to an end. You're your own man at the end of the day.
Right.
So lately I've been working for Lexus, and I've been doing cool with the Hendrix, and you know what I'm saying, working on my music at the same time. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people,
music.
a lot of people don't know, but you know, your boy got bars. I got music.
He got
and
bars.
I don't just rap.
Open up
do
that boot, Cal. We
music.
finna put him in there. You hear me?
do music.
Nah, you know, I know you do the music, man. You know, we been fucking around since we started fucking around. You hear me?
Man.
But you got some new video or something that you
Hey, shout out to Will and his company.
What's his company name? Oh, he gonna cuss you out.
I know he gonna really cuss me out. Hold on, because he had changed his mind. He changed his mind on it the first time he had it.
Okay, well, shout out
Black
to Will
Phoenix, Black Phoenix Productions. Yes. Shouts out to Will and
That's who
Black
shot your
Phoenix.
video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You did the editing and all that too?
Yeah. He did a wonderful job to me.
Okay,
He did exactly what I wanted, and there's nothing like having somebody that can paint your vision.
Okay, that's what it is. I want to check this thing out, see what dude working with.
What's the name of the song?
The name of the song is The Flyest. It's off of the Fallen Angel album, which will be coming soon. I can't really give a date because, you know, I have to go through paperwork.
Coming soon.
Go through that part,
soon.
but you
Be
can
on the
also
lookout.
find 1785 and Street Angel, which is 2 albums I had dropped. You can find those on all major platforms.
What's the platform?
Spotify. You can find it on Tidal. You can find it on Amazon.
Spotify, Tidal, Amazon.
Yeah,
all that shit.
YouTube,
iHeartRadio,
everywhere, like Twitch, all that good stuff.
Okay, well, we just want to check out and see what the art is like. Because you say you're an artist, we want to check the art. You hear me? Go on, cue him up, Cal. Let's see what he working with.
Yeah. I'm looking fly right now. I'm in the sky right now. I am the truth. I am the guy right now. These niggas lame. Then I just fly right now. These niggas lame. I am the flyest in town. I'm looking fly right now. I'm in the sky right now. I am the truth. I am the guy right now. These niggas lame. Then I just fly right now. These niggas lame. I am the flyest in town. I'm sipping on syrup, smoking on dro. I give no fuck, I already know. Handle my business, that's how I go. Yeah. These niggas weak, I'm really straight. Cock on my head, still pop over big. If you get problems with me, yeah. You know how I move, you know my shit's lace. I don't give a fuck, you out of place. You know I'ma spray you all in your face. Bend the fuck up or bend the fuck down. I cut the pills to put it right now. Off in your shit, you know my shit. Hey, these niggas weak to me. Please don't speak to me. You ain't street to me. You don't pop niggas easily. You don't ride like none of my ride. You don't kill like none of my kill. Don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm looking fly right now. I'm in the sky right now. I am the truth. I am the guy right now. These niggas lame. Then I just fly right now. These niggas lame. I am the flyest in town. I'm looking fly right now. I'm in the sky right now. I am the truth. I am the guy right now. These niggas lame. Then I just fly right now. These niggas lame. I am the flyest in town. You niggas bitches. Yeah, you niggas snitches. Put them all up in dishes. I'm tryna stack riches. I'm tryna stack body. Kick it in face like karate. Chop it up like I'm Gotti. Up in the streets. Yeah. Hey, my love is sweet. Yeah. My squad is deep. None of us weak. Put you on your seat. Put us on our feet.
It's real.
These niggas lame. Huh?
It's real. That's what it is, man. You know, man, we trying to do something different with our lives, man. So with that being said, man, we gotta introduce ourselves to new things, man. Be able to open up and be able to expand a little bit, man. Cause you know what I'm saying, that where they trying to put us is not where we need to be, man. We got things to do out here, man.
That's why I feel fly right now.
Yeah, there
That's why I'm the
it is.
guy right now.
There
They
it
thought
is.
that, he was going to come back. Nah, I'm out here.
Oh, that's right.
Recidivism is
I am
something
the
all
truth.
time.
I stand for it. It is my path, and I'm not going back.
So now you got plans to kind of like take your show on the road, or how you gonna do it? You know what I mean?
I mean, I got locations, so yeah, I plan on after I drop the album, and I do it tri-coastal, you know, everywhere, everybody hear it already. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take that trip, because I got a lot of love coming from Minneapolis. I got a lot of love coming from Atlanta. I got a lot of love coming from Texas. I got areas where people want to see me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chattanooga. I got places like Memphis, West Helena, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, that's crazy, Pine Bluff on me right now. But
I'm gonna throw that motherfucker fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a lot of different locations where I get a lot of love, but it's also about how you carry yourself as a person. Before music, I still carry myself as a young adult. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened in my life, it happened because God knew I could survive it. To be able to tell my story, but
That's the
part,
thing. That's the thing, right?
yeah.
Niggas need to know that, like, if you can make it through. To me, I call it the belly of the beast. It might be something
yes,
to
it's
somebody
definitely
else
that.
different, but I call it the belly of the beast. You can make it through the belly of the beast, come out, still stand on 10 toes, man, to be still captivate a strong backbone.
Man.
Scrapping teeth. Oh, okay, yeah. Then you know what it is, man. You can do anything, man. So whatever you want to set your mind to, man, you know you can handle that, man. You know what I mean? So I just want everybody to know that, like, when you got a story to tell, don't be scared to tell your story. Anybody. Yes. Don't be scared to tell your story, man, because somebody can learn from the mistakes that you made.
If not everybody.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is.
I used to strive for perfection, but I used to have conversations, arguments with my girl about it. Because she used to be like, you ain't perfect. I get why she used to say that, but it's like, accept your scars, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't in my mind.
Trying to mold this perfection.
But it's like, accept your scars. That's what's going to make you better.
Yeah, come on. I'm about to throw that motherfucker. Come on.
Why you down?
What is this?
My bad.
What is this?
It's not important.
We on live TV.
I apologize.
Hold on. Who is dude? What is this?
Somebody called and said they see you.
What
I
is this?
apologize, Will. I apologize. Let me make sure that it's off.
Yeah, but you know, coming up out of there though, some dudes, based off of who they was in there, they'll come out here and portray a certain type of persona, which when you don't have no guns around and you don't have no million niggas behind you, your poodle walk is easily noticed.
I've watched that over and over since I've been out, and I've been laughing about it. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I got out. I guess everybody must have thought, oh, he was gonna stay. No, I'm happy as fuck. I'm free. Right. I dyed my hair. I want people to know I'm a nice guy. Let me live. Yeah. I didn't care about none of that because when I first got out, it was some young guys used to clutch like every time they see me because I was so muscular and built. And I felt like this. I'm not going back to the penitentiary. I like women. So I would show certain areas of myself that I've never been able to express. You know what I'm saying? And have fun around women. I don't got nothing to prove to no dude. I'm 15 and 0, and I promise you. Did you hear what he said? I'm 15 and 0, and I promise you, can't nobody say that they whooped my ass while I did my time in the penitentiary. Nobody. I got jumped in the county, but everybody goes through that.
My man said, I don't have nothing to prove.
Nah,
so
nothing.
while y'all running around trying to spend your last $1,000 on some clothes and jewelry and, you know, some other bullshit that you don't really need, fix your life, nigga.
Listen, bro, I done had it all before I got
Who you got something
incarcerated.
to prove to?
I'm not gonna live in my childhood as a man. I'm gonna let my childhood be my childhood. I didn't, when I got out, it wasn't to my mind like, oh yeah, I've been selling dope my whole life. Let me go back to selling dope. Nah, I'm gonna grow up and try something different because apparently what I was trying as an adolescent didn't work for me.
Yeah, man, to give, you know, the young life a little bit of game, man. I try to give it to them. Everybody's not gonna be receptive, but you know, some people are. And you know, if you can give them a little bit of something, man, to live by, and something to go off of. Cause I still got many OGs that I know that I had in my
I always
corner
looked at it
that
like this.
I still remember a lot of shit that they
I
told
always
me.
looked at it like this. If I talk to 1,000 kids and only one actually listens, I did my
You
job.
did your job.
And we need to stop that old game is to be sold, not told, because we the only ones.
Nah,
think
the
like that.
game is to be
We the
told.
only one white, the Caucasians.
So we can
stick
make better
together,
sales.
Mexicans stick together.
You
We need to
know what I'm
stop
saying?
that,
It's
man.
time
That
to,
ain't-
as a community,
that's
connect
a
and have
downfall.
unity. That's what we need. But everybody got a problem with the ego. When people know how to control their ego, we could be one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud to say, hey, look, I can do business with you and we can get money together. I like that.
He said,
shit.
let's get money. We not in Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're in Kansas City, Missouri. So if you really want your ducats up, change your attitude.
Oh, yeah, I do beats too.
Change your attitude, man. It's, you know, they got places for the prideful people, man. You hear me? That, you know, we wind it
Oh, say
down, man.
Jones.
If y'all don't know, we got to inform you. Tonight, they got Big Tut hosting the Trap Karaoke, man, down at the Climax, man. 42. Oh, Scario event tonight?
Scario got a bitch tonight?
Oh, Scario got something going on tonight, man. Change your plans.
Shouts out to
for
Scario.
next week.
Shouts
Scario,
out
what's up,
to
baby?
everybody at the
Y'all
Climax.
shoot
Real
down
low.
there and fuck with
Love y'all.
Scario and them, man. They got something cracking tonight. But for those who do know, tomorrow we got E-Mills in the crew. E-Mills in the crew gonna be in here doing their thing. And right after them, we got two brocos. You know I fuck with them.
Hey, they be funny,
What's
man.
up, Miss Nicole?
They be so funny.
Two
I swear to God.
brocos. And then on Wednesday, we got the Tree Blue preview. And the new treat that's coming up for y'all. I don't know if I can say something about it. Can I say something about it, Kyle?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we got the what's the name of the show again? It's with Rob Lowe Star, y'all. Rob Lowe Star got a show coming up on One Voice Radio. You hear me?
In the car.
In the car, that's the name of it, man. Y'all check that out, man.
I'm gonna check it out, my
It's
dad.
coming soon, man. It's definitely on the way. Other than that, man, we be right back here next Thursday with another special guest ready to share with y'all some of the things that y'all wasn't aware of, man. We're bringing light to the bullshit, man, and bringing bullshit down to nothing.
Man, let your goal this week, next week, be different from the rest.
I like that.
Be different from the rest, man.
All right, that's our time for now, man. We holler at y'all next week. In a minute.
Centric, 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 centric.